about the job. When I was in college and I chose mechanical engineering as my career, I thought I would be making rockets, spaceships, Iron Man suit type of things. I thought I would be changing the world, but the reality is it's 90% sitting at a desk.
Space out?
Yeah, I just stare at my desk, but it looks like I'm working.
Just want to point out that I am not here to bash the industry. It has its ups, but it also has its downs. I think it's okay to say that sometimes the reality does not meet the expectations. First off, you do not build anything. You do not build most things with your hands. A lot of it is on the computer. I face 2 computer screens, 2 monitors the whole day at my desk. I haven't touched a tool like a drill or a wrench or a screwdriver. I haven't done that since college. The job is not you putting things together. That's like a mechanic's position. You're just like the brains behind it. On the computer, I mainly do CAD work. So a lot of Excel spreadsheets. And of course, you gotta read through the billions of documents and emails. Your average engineer does not do cool, innovative things every day. Nothing is cutting edge technology. It's a lot of iterations of the same design. It gets a bit repetitive. A lot of it requires numerous design reviews and approvals from like your senior leads or from people on other teams. You have to kind of jump through a lot of hoops to get things approved, which is also part of the reason why I feel like nothing is like mind-blowing of a design change. You are not solving brand new physics problems. You're not Einstein at a chalkboard. It's just iterations over iterations every day.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
There is, I would say, little to no creative freedom. Part of it is also because the product most of the time is already built. It's fully fleshed out. We're in the modern age where everything just gets improved and not built from scratch. And of course, there's a lot of constraints for companies like budget and timelines, safety regulations that water down ideas and make them difficult to progress from the product development ideation stage.
No, not again. Why does it say pepper jam when there is no pepper jam? I swear to God.
But the thing is, engineering has also given me a lot. Being a good engineer means that you are often a good communicator because you have to update people on your tasks and your status for them, and you have to ask if you need any help with anything. Forgo your ego and ask your superiors for help. That is part of the job because you can't solve everything. You also have to be able to give concise yet thorough presentations and answer any technical questions that people may have, which I find the hardest part. This job, and honestly like the discipline of engineering, has trained my brain to think extremely efficiently. I like break down problems into different branches and then analyze each branch. I think this has led me to discover that I really enjoy investigations. For example, if like a part failed, I would get the task of finding out why that happened, how it happened, when, how, who, all those questions. I enjoy tracking down that information. Honestly, maybe I should be in the FBI. Just kidding, they'll never let me in. I feel like this is a given, but you work with brilliant people because the ones who have stayed are probably crazy brilliant. I know someone who can list off part names and explain like how it functions, where it connects to, even list the dimensions of some parts. And it's been really nice to get to work and learn from those types of people. Okay, real talk, I used to be really hyped about this career. I do still think engineering is a cool field, and I know people who thrive in their job. I think somewhere along the way, the spark and my love for it has dimmed. Eventually, it has just become another job. And I feel like this is the case for a lot of things in life. For instance, people who visit LA or something are like impressed by the weather and the palm trees and the beaches and the whatever, blah, 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 blah. But when they actually move there, they like don't love it as much. And I feel like that's just because whenever you become acquainted with something, you see the good and the bad in it, and it just becomes like another aspect of your life that keeps chugging on and on. I have a couple friends across all industries that have also been feeling this way, that they are not fully fulfilled in their job. And this could just be because our age group, I'm 24 by the way, we're starting to feel like we should be going somewhere in life, but if you feel like you haven't figured it out, it's just like weighing down more and more on you. All in all, I just want to say that if you feel like you are stuck in your job, or you feel like you are not progressing as much as you should be, this does not make you a failure. You are just discovering what you like and what you don't like. As I've grown older, I've realized that you are more than just your job. You have like 1 million hobbies, blah, 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 friends. You have a social life outside of work, hopefully. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. If you are an engineer and you are having these thoughts, know that you are not alone. A lot of other people probably feel the same way. I feel the same way. We will figure it out eventually. I hope. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. See you at the next one.